everybody, I'm back, and I'm here with some really big news. You see, when we announced our merger with Sprint a little over 2 years ago, we said T-Mobile and Sprint together would create a supercharged Un-carrier, and that together we'd have the scale to supercharge competition and compete like never before. Well, I'm here to say that starts now. Today, we're taking the gloves off and making good on that commitment to rev up competition. Today, to celebrate this moment and the coming together of these two great companies, I'm announcing new, unheard of price points for unlimited access to 5G. It's 4 lines of unlimited for just $25 a line, including 5G. And for just $5 more each, you can get a Samsung 5G smartphone included too. You know, for years, our industry has forced customers to make a choice between having a great network or getting a great value. And with the new T-Mobile, you can get both, a great network and a great value. No more compromises or trade-offs. And here's what I mean by that. At Verizon, you would pay, get this, nearly $1,000 more a year for Verizon's cheapest 5G plan, an extra $1,000 a year. And you can't even find Verizon's 5G. Multiple third-party studies say, and get this, you can only find Verizon 5G less than 1% of the time. 1% of the time. That's crazy. Verizon can't even say they have 5G widely available anymore because it's just not true. By comparison, T-Mobile has the broadest 5G coverage in the country, and we're still building like crazy. Customers already get a 5G signal nearly 23% of the time, and T-Mobile 5G footprint is more than 10,000 times bigger than Verizon's. T-Mobile's network is also faster than Verizon for 5G phones because we're the only provider with broad 5G coverage. Our 5G customers are already witnessing peak speeds over 1 gigabit per second in some places. And our 5G just keeps getting bigger and better as we bring the T-Mobile and Sprint networks together. And man, our teams are making that new build happen so fast. So when we talk about $25 a line for 4 lines and an unlimited data on 5G, that's a big deal. And I know there were critics who said this merger would lead to higher prices. Well, to all those folks, I'd just like to say, new T-Mobile just isn't like other companies. We do what we say. We said we'd build a 5G network second to none, and that's well underway. We said we'd be a job creator. Well, we're hiring 5,000 more people right now, even in the middle of this pandemic. We said that we'd use our 5G network for good. And earlier this year, we launched T-Mobile Connect, our most affordable smartphone plan ever, and Connecting Heroes to give totally free 5G service to all state and local nonprofit first responder agencies. We said we'd be a leader in diversity, equality, and inclusion, and we've established a partnership with 6 leading civil rights organizations backed with a $25 million investment. We said we'd solve bigger customer pain points, and we just announced Scam Shield, putting scammers and robocallers on notice, and we challenged Verizon and AT&T to stop profiting from this problem. And finally, we said we'd compete like never before, and here we are. For the first time, we're rolling out this incredible deal across the entire T-Mobile and Sprint retail footprint, thousands of stores nationwide. And that's on top of rolling out T-Mobile Tuesdays to Sprint customers earlier this month. And it's all because on August 2nd, we're going to bring all those legacy T-Mobile and Sprint stores together under the T-Mobile brand. On that day, Sprint and T-Mobile begin operating as one unified company under the T-Mobile brand nationwide. Not only is that a significant milestone in the creation of this new company, but it gives customers access to way more stores to help them, more locations to pop into, more mobile experts to answer questions, more places to check out the latest smartphones or pick up a needed accessory. In some ways, it also signifies the beginning of the new T-Mobile because it's the creation of one team that's coming together to transform wireless and beyond. And let me tell you, this team is incredible. I'm so proud of my teammates from both Sprint and T-Mobile. I've been working towards this day for over 2 years now, and all my expectations have been blown away by what I see from the people of the new T-Mobile, how passionate they are about our customers, how fired up they are about our mission. And we're just getting started.